Hello YouTube. It's been a month since my last update. Actually, tomorrow it'll be another month. So, this is my 2-month hormone update video. I'm on the same dosage that I didn't start with, because I started with a really low dosage with a different doctor, but I've been on 6 milligrams of estradiol and 100 milligrams of spironolactone. I was gonna make the video tomorrow, but I'm going out tonight, and I can't get a hold of the people who I need to get a hold of before I head out, so thought I'd just make a video while I'm all did up and stuff. Let me first talk about the effects of hormones before I get into the rest of my life. So, there have been a lot of changes. I'm not trying to just I'm not trying to think about what's happened. No, there's lots of stuff that's happening. Definitely, breast development. They're sore, they're growing. I run into things with them, not because they're huge, but because I'm not used to them kind of growing and stuff, so I might hit a book into them, or if I'm opening a box at work and it just snaps back, it's like the worst thing. Not as bad as getting hit in the nuts. I'm gonna say that though. I'm sure lots of girls have said explain this to people, but the way I would describe the pain of growing breasts is well, this is really gross, but I'm completely honest with YouTube and my YouTube viewers, because this is why I'm here, to explain what's going on. So, here's how it feels. Here's how I would describe it. If you've ever had a pimple that was like under the skin, so you can't really get to it, it just hurts a lot if you like touch it or graze it or anything, and it's like that on both sides of my chest. And they just feel like pimples under the skin that are very large and growing. But that's the most disgusting way to probably describe breasts ever. They're pretty sexy. I promise they don't look like pimples. Okay. Other than breast development, I notice a huge difference in my face already, and in my skin quality. Okay, so I'm producing way less oil in my hair and on my skin, so I can go a day or two without washing my hair, and it's not I didn't wash this today, and it's not greasy, it's not gross, it's just my hair being normal. So that's exciting. I can shower less now. I'm kidding. I still shower every day. Hair grows slower. I'm getting laser hair treatments, and they've helped. I mean, I've only had one. I have another, I think, on the 6th or 7th this week. So I'm excited because the first one worked really, really well. So I'm excited. I think that's all the physical changes. Skin, boobs, hair growth. Yeah. Okay. Emotionally, when I started hormones, I was very excited, and it was very just kind of almost calming in a way, because I'd finally started, and I no longer had to worry about, becoming more masculine or anything, physically, anything like that. So I had a sense of calm and just relaxed, and I still do for the most part. It's just really nice to think about how my body's changing to how I need it to be, because I want to be a girl. But I'm much more sensitive now, emotionally. Little things will get to me. I'm not crazy or anything. I'm not I don't have just random tantrums and fits, and I'm not especially bitchy. I'm just sensitive to what people have to say sometimes. This one friend of mine, I mean, he's always been a big asshole. That's just how he is. So when you're hanging out with him, and he's just man, you look like a whore, or whatever. That's just how he is. And prior to hormones, I rolled with the punches because he's just kidding around. But now it's like I'm much more sensitive to that. Like, he's gotten me to cry a couple times. So, and I've cried. Okay, I've never like legit cried to a movie before. I think P.S. I Love You was the closest that I got like teary. And by the way, I cannot wait to watch that movie again with some friends sometime, and I'm gonna bawl my eyes to death. But I was watching Spirited Away, and it's a super awesome animated Japanese movie, and I started crying toward the end, like during the like climactic sort of good part, and I started crying, and I wasn't necessarily crying about the movie, but something in the movie triggered something else in my head that I guess I had been subconsciously or less than subconsciously thinking about, and it was just the ugly cry. I was also drunk, so that played into it too. But no, I've like broken down to start crying for no apparent reason before, well, not for no apparent reason, but it just came out of nowhere. I was just like, oh no, and just crying. So I'm more sensitive now. I'm also noticing I'm a little more like not maternal, but like more nurturing, kind of. Like I want to like do things for people. Like if they leave a mess, I want to clean that up, or I want to make sure that they're doing okay, or I want to know how, like it's just, I don't know how to put it. It's just I sort of instinctually just want to like clean up and give them food. Maybe that's just like me. Maybe that's just what's the word I'm looking for? Me fulfilling some sort of words that I'm trying to say. That it's me. That's how I think of women, and that's what I do. Is what I'm trying to say. That I could not explain that for the life of me. But either way, so that's I'm more sensitive. I'm kind of noticing I'm a little more nurturing, maternal kind of business. That kind of business. Is there anything else with hormones? That's about it. I'm really excited. I have talked to my parents about facial feminization surgery, and that is something that I'm getting together all the numbers and all of the financial things that I'm going to need to do, and so that we can find some place that will, give me a loan and that my parents will co-sign for it. I'm excited that, that's something I will be paying for. It's a little scary, obviously, because it's like I'll be getting a $20,000 loan that I need to pay off. Working at Walmart part-time, obviously I'm going to have to work more and work multiple places and yada yada yada. But yeah, I'm excited about that. Hopefully I can get all the information together soon so that I can get a date for my surgeries. And I will be seeing Dr. Zukowski, unless I decide to change that for whatever reason, but I plan on seeing Dr. Zukowski in Chicago. He had a consultation with me, gave me a list of the things he'd want to do, and I'm kind of going over them and deciding, and I had to figure out financially if I could even pay for all of them. I don't necessarily want all of them. I don't think I need fat grafted to my lips. I'm pretty okay with my lips. I don't have too much of a problem with them. I don't think I necessarily need a nose job. The point of like any sort of plastic surgery is to appear like you didn't have surgery. The same thing is with makeup too. You don't want to look like you necessarily have makeup on, but sometimes you do. Sometimes you like to have a little cat eye with your eyeliner. But point is, a pretty face is not perfect. Perfect is like flawed. People are flawed, and to have a little bit of a flaw makes you look more natural, and so He like wants to put in like one cheekbone because apparently my face is asymmetrical. I think this side sticks out more than this side, so he'd put one here, and I don't think I need that. I'm just like, yeah, I don't need to be like you, mirror image on both sides of my face. I don't need that. You know, symmetrical would be the way to describe that, Michelle. You know, not mirror image or whatever the hell I said. Another update is I sent a letter out to my entire family, and they're all super supportive, which is awesome. They're all very supportive. They're all, starting to call me Michelle, and I'll even like admit that's strange for me. Like, to call myself Michelle is a little weird, because I've never thought of myself as anything but my birth name, which is Mitchell, and my parents are on board. They try to use it as much as they can, and using the right pronouns and everything, and I'm super chill about it. Like if they were like, I'll call you that in public, but I'm gonna have to call you Mitchell for the rest of your life, I'd be sure. I don't really care. This video is really long. I might just have to make another video to like talk about other stuff, but in fact I will. I'll make another video that will go into my school plans and vaginas. Okay. Alright guys, that's all I had to say. Okay, bye bye.